Yeah. Let me say something that is going to change how you think about AI forever. You already know how to do the most important AI skill there is. You have been doing it for decades. It is called prompt engineering. And before you scroll away because that sounds technical, stay with me for 60 seconds.
Because what they call prompt engineering in Silicon Valley, professional women over 40 call management. It is giving clear, precise, high-stakes direction
to someone whose job is to execute your vision. You have done that your entire career. The only difference now is your direct report does not have a salary. It does not have ego. It does not push back in meetings. And it is available at 2 in the morning. Welcome to Britton's strategy session, and today we are going to talk about how to turn the skill you already have into your most powerful professional weapon of 2026.
Here is what most people get wrong about AI. They think it is a search engine. So they type a question and they wait for an answer. And then they get something generic and they say, AI is not that impressive. That is like hiring a Harvard MBA and asking them to Google something for you. You are not using what you have is not a search engine. It is a direct report. A highly capable, endlessly available, never tired direct report who will do exactly what you tell it to do and nothing more. That last part is the key. Nothing more than what you tell it to do. Means the quality of what you get back is entirely determined by the quality of the direction you give. Sound familiar? This is management. This is leadership. This is the skill you have spent 30 years sharpening. The woman who knows how to delegate precisely, who can communicate vision, define scope, set expectations, and course correct in real time. That woman is the most powerful AI user in any room she walks into. And that woman is you.
Constraints. So let me give you the exact framework I use. I call it the executive prompt, and it has 4 parts. The first part is context.
Before you ask AI for anything, tell it who you are and what situation you are in, not your name, your role, your stakes, and your control. For example, instead of typing, write me an email to my team about a deadline change, you say, I am a senior director managing a team of 12. We have a major client deadline moving from Friday to Tuesday, and I need to communicate this without creating panic or losing trust. Write me an email that is direct, calm, and solution-focused. That context is everything. It is the briefing you would give a direct report before a high-stakes task. The second part is the objective. Be specific about what you want, not just the output, but the goal behind the output. Write me a report is vague. Write me a one-page executive summary that helps a skeptical CFO approve a budget increase is specific. The objective tells AI not just what to make, but what it needs to accomplish. The third part is constraints. Every great manager knows how to set guardrails. Tell AI what NOT to do as clearly as you tell it what to do. Too long, too casual, too technical, full of jargon. These are the things you would correct in a direct reports work tell AI up front, so you are not correcting it after. And the fourth part is the standard.
What does excellent look like? Give AI a benchmark. Write this the way a McKinsey partner to a board. Make this sound like a conversation, not a document. This should feel urgent but not panicked. Context, objective, constraints, built on. Standard. That is the executive prompt. That is prompt engineering, stripped of the technical language and given back to the people who invented the skill it is built on.
Now, let me show you what this looks like in a real situation. You have a performance review coming up. You need to make the case for a promotion.
You have been in this role for 2 years, and you know your impact has been significant.
But putting it into words in a way that moves a decision maker has always felt harder than the actual work. Here is your executive prompt. Context. I am a senior marketing manager with 2 years in this role. My audience is my VP and the HR director. They are analytical, data-driven, and skeptical of self-promotion. Objective. Help me articulate my case for a promotion in a way that feels confident without being arrogant and that connects my specific contribution to business outcomes they care about. Constraints. Do not use generic phrases like hardworking or team player. Do not make claims I cannot back up with specifics. Keep it under 400 words. Standard. This should read the way a respected executive speaks about a rising star, not the way that star speaks about herself. You paste that into AI, and what comes back is not a generic answer. It is a strategic first draft built around your specific situation. That is not AI. You add your voice. You make it your situation. That is not AI doing your work for you. That is AI doing the rough draft so your genius can focus on the final 10% that only you can provide. Here is what I want you to take away from today. Prompt engineering is not a technical skill. It is a communication skill. Mm-hmm.
And professional women over 40 are the best communicators in the building.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to give direction that gets results.
Yeah.
You know how to course correct without micromanaging.
Mm-hmm.
That is the skill. AI is just the new direct report. The women who are going to win in 2026 and beyond are not the ones who understand the technology best.
Mm-hmm.
They are the ones who know how to direct it most precisely.
Mm-hmm.
And precision, that is something you have always had. I
am
am Britton.
Britton. This has been your strategy session. Come back next Wednesday. We are going deeper.
And if this hit home for you, share it with a woman who needs to hear it.
I am.
Because the most powerful thing you can do right now is make sure the women around you know they are not behind.
I am.
They are actually ahead.
Yeah.